Guys, welcome to Trade School 101. We're going to be looking at a few different commodities and stocks today. Just because it's Friday, guys. It's the 12th on a Friday. Markets are closed till Monday. But I just want to go over a few things just because today we're going to actually look at this too. SpaceX launched on publicly traded platforms. So that is a big thing for the market. Now it's added to the Nvda, so it's all everything is being affected. Tesla is being affected. Nvda is going to be affected. So we're going to look at those things because we have active predictions for this. I'm still kind of sticking with it. So if you guys are in trades, we're going to look at it. So let's not talk about that until we get there. So this is Tesla, guys. We had this zone here that they in a sense rejected the zone. They weren't able to close above it. They rejected this red bar. They wicked down, didn't close past this zone. Now, once they got to this is a target level, guys. So they need to go through this. I'll zoom in to, let's just fix up the chart. Boom. All right, let's go over here. I don't know if you're able to tell, but they did not go through the zone. They touched it and then bounced right off from it, which happens sometimes. When they try to go for these targets, sometimes they'll get rejected. That doesn't mean that they're not going to go through this. What this means, guys, is today there was news and they were able to push up 2 bars. And I suspect that they'll go a little bit more. I think they're going to test this bar. High of this bar is 424.68. If they're able to pass this bar, I personally, I don't think that they're going to be able to. I think they're going to reject around this area. Same as these wicks. So hopefully, if they're able to start closing above this bar, that's a problem. And then we're going to have to see how they react to this level. Now, guys, being honest, if they're able to close above this red bar, price level 418.5. Once they do that, they honestly should not have any issue getting through this. So yeah, definitely watch out for that. And the next scenario, and there's a target up here. So I would say if they're able to close past this line or past this bar, we're going to see them through this target. So we're looking, guys, for kind of a rejection around these wicks to go back down. So hopefully, guys, you were able to enter sooner, catch a little bit of this leg, and once they created the scenario to go back up, you got out of it, hopefully. Now, let's say you're still in it. You're maybe at break even now, maybe a little bit in profit. I would say to be safe, guys, don't let them bully you past your stops, Don't let them do that. Take your profits. I would say if they do pass here, the next area we need them to close past is right here. So we'll leave this here, and I'll come back to this video. Well, I'll make another video to let you guys know. But yeah, I would say, guys, I doubt if they're going to keep this market down and not break this high. They should be able to revert, get through a few of these targets before coming right back down. But definitely if they're able to start passing this area here, we should get worried. So we're looking, guys, for a rejection around this area. Let's not even, they could pass this, but let's not get a close past this. That's a big thing. So that's Tesla for you guys. Let's just take a quick look at the 4-hour chart, see if there's anything here. Yeah, so you kind of just see this broken down. That daily chart is broken down into segments here, so you just kind of see that. Let's just see how far they're suggesting that they can go. We're projecting this kind of distance, which makes sense, guys, because once they get up here, we're looking for a rejection. We really, really are looking for a rejection here. So, yeah, we would not want them passing this bar. That's for sure. So yeah, let's look out for that, guys. Now let's move on. Let's go back to the daily. Let's move on to Nvda. Where are you? There you go. Nvda. All right. So had this push down. They have a target at this level that they literally kind of created. Now they're going to most likely make a little move up. Let's take these drawings off. So guys, I believe I mentioned that once they get down here, this bar is going to be a problem. I said that if we're getting through here, which is the target as well, we want to see them close past this bar. Notice how they came, and then they started rejecting this level. So even though, guys, they didn't pass it, that's all right. That just shows you that they're here. Buyers are here, guys. Now, I'm thinking I should already have the drawings there. Yeah. So this is that bar, guys, just so you could see it without the drawings. Now, with the line. This line right here at high 207.07. It's going to be a problem. We want to see them get rejected, similar to this rejection. We want to see them get rejected here, and that could be our entry, guys. If you see something along this line, guys. Oh, I wish I could draw without the other drawings, but whatever. Guys, just watch this blue line. Watch this blue line. That's the high of this red bar. Don't look at all these other red lines. Just look at this blue line. Let's say they decide to make a bar. Let's make this green just so you guys see it. Let's say they decide to make this bar and it passes that level. What we want, guys, is to see them reject it. So they pass it. We want to see them reject it and leave a wick behind. Something like that. Now, guys, is that to say that this is 100% going to happen? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. As you notice here, they didn't even pass this level and they rejected it. Now, guys, obviously this isn't over. They can just drop down. Like, they can do anything they want. But from what I'm seeing, guys, I think possibly they can get a little higher. I think. Now, obviously, if the market opens the next opening and from this bar they just start going down, yeah, that's totally possible. That's totally possible. But I'm just letting you guys know, if you see them pass that zone and then reject it, that is your entry for the short, guys. You definitely do not want to see them close above this level. This scenario is your entry, and you could enter right there, and then we're taking it through this target, guys. So that's something to look out for, just letting you know. Keep that in mind. Obviously, guys, they might not even make it up here. It's very possible. Now, I was expecting a bigger move today from the SpaceX launch. I really was. Let's do... Okay, guys. I'm going to go over all the ones I did predictions on. So this is Hood, guys. If you guys remember, we were on this bar. I told you that they could push into the zone again. They pushed into it. Didn't close. That could have been your entry. And now they're at 96 from 78. So I don't need to be... I don't think I need to tell you guys how much profit that could have been on options. So just, keep that in mind. Now, what they're showing here, I don't even know what that blue line is. What is that? Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I did mention to you guys we need to close above this line. If you guys, if you're watching this for your first time, just go back to my video on Tesla. On Robinhood. I have a video, maybe two even, from this stock. So go to the first one, guys. Watch what my initial prediction was, and you'll see how accurate that was. Okay, not trying to float. What's the word? I forget the expression. Is it like float your own boat or something, or whatever it is? I'm not trying to inflate my own ego, but I'm just saying the information is working, and the creds go to David from _ futures trading. Now, guys, if you're unable to find his YouTube channel, please just write me a comment. Be like, hey, I'm looking to learn more about trading. Just can you reply to me with his channel? No problem. I'll do it again. Guys, let me know if there's any other stocks you want me looking at. Send me a comment. I'll definitely do a review of those. But yeah, we're still projecting this area here. They should be able to get to around $100. So if not higher, guys, if not higher. So yeah. Right now, guys, they're showing that they can potentially revert. They tested that zone, that line from that bar. They're not closing. That can absolutely send them down. I don't think we're going to see them this slow, although it's possible that they do test the zone again, but I don't think so, guys. Next zone, since I'll remove this since we already got the close above that, we don't want them closing under here if we are to remain up. So what we'd want is following day, we see this kind of scenario happen. They pass that, wick back, and leave a little bit of a wick behind. That, to me, is an excellent entry. I would get into it while this is pulling back. Like, while that happens. Get in. Your stop is literally, it could be at the wick, or it could be behind the bar before that bar. So, that's how you would play that. And I think that this is likely to happen. Now, guys, let's say they are able to start closing. They'll most likely test this again. And we want to see that rejection and leave that wick behind. Something like along these lines, guys. And then from there, you could also enter from the zone, guys. Stop would be behind this bar. Or it could even be behind the zone. But that's a little riskier of a play. Because, guys, they can, as you saw with the previous zone, they can get through it. We just don't want them closing past it. Anyways, guys, so yeah, that's your Robinhood right here. I'll leave that zone. Let's just do a quick 4-hour chart. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, pretty much the same deal. So, you know, they're rejecting that level. We want them to respect this. So yeah, let's just go back to what we were. Not go back. We're gonna do SpaceX, but I'm gonna save that one for last. Is there anything else that I did? I think I did Palantir. Yeah, I did. Yeah, so I did tell you guys, if they're able to pass this green bar, that's like their final attempt at getting back up. And last resort was this bar. They passed that one too. They even closed under it. That's no good, guys. Now, is that to say that they can't get higher? No, not at all. They can get higher, but this isn't looking good is what I'm trying to say here. This isn't looking good at all. And I would say that they're able to get a little bit higher, guys. They should be able to potentially test this level, but we just need to see what kind of situation they're given here. I would say there's nothing here. If you guys were in a short, consider getting out, because they're showing that they potentially can make a little move up, a pullback. But guys, remember, even a pullback can turn into a bigger move and break highs. It could do that. Not saying that I think it will. I don't think it will based on this leg here. It's pretty strong. So I think they'll get to around halfway up. We'll see. Let's keep going. Is there anything else? We did a lot, guys, so. You know what? Let's do SPY. Let's just do quick SPY. So we're literally, guys, I don't if you notice, take a quick look. They're producing the same situation as Nvda. Boom. Try to take a look, guys. Pause the video if you have to. Same situation, guys, because they're very related. Anywho, we're still kind of down here. So what I'm gonna say here is, from this area, we can absolutely see them just push and break this low. I would say, like, it's a pretty good chance. However, if they want to not pass this green bar, if they're going to push down into it, reject that bar, the rejection should happen around here. Now, guys, this isn't fully accurate, but this should work. There is a calculation for these zones, but right now I'm just winging it. Anywho, so if they want, they can push into the zone again, similar to how they did with this bar. Push up, reject this level. We don't want to close above it, and then we get through this target. Or if they create the right scenario, they can potentially get through this high. So just watch out for that. SpaceX, 1 bar, amazing. This is our hourly. Let's just remove this. So we're bullish in a sense, guys. That's not to say that they can't break this low. It's not. We don't really have enough information right now. This is our 1 minute. I already have it marked up for us. So let's just do this. So made a trend up. They were able to get a little bit higher. Created a trend down. They were playing around the center of the trend. They made it to that distance. This distance is projected over here, guys. So don't even look at this information right here. That trend distance was available from that bar. I'm sorry, it was available. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I was right. It was available from that bar. So before it got there, we knew it most likely will get there, and it got there. So that's the information that's waiting for you on David's channel, guys. I got to give the creds where the creds are due, and he is due the creds. So they were able to get here. Now we still have this uptrend here. They're playing around in the center of that. This zone is on a higher time frame, but we are projecting this distance. There is a target here. There is a target here. We do need to see how they react to this, so that's going to be an issue, most likely, once they get here. There is a target on the slow, but I suspect that they're not going to break it until they're able to get significantly higher, potentially even break the high. So, guys, keep that in mind. I would say buys are good around here. Don't let them get too low, guys. They're going to absolutely go through this. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. Just go back to the 1 hour. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, so this is good. They're rejecting that zone that's coming from this bar. That's good. We want to see them push up and close above this bar, like preferably right away. We'll just put that here, and we'll take a look on the next trading day. And we'll just do a quick look at the 4 hour. Yeah, nothing much, but that's, that rejection's there. That's good. All right, guys, best of luck with your trading. Take care.